Hi everybody, so I've teamed up with Avon to bring you guys 4 looks from their winter lookbook. Now these looks have been shot by renowned fashion photographer Rankin and have graced the runways of autumn-winter 2018. Think bold, think bright, think beauty. The look is available from Avon to be purchased in a pack, and each pack is priced between £22 and £25. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in with that first shade, the shade labeled number 1. I'm going to take it on a fluffy brush. Now you can use any fluffy brush. I'm just going to use one that I've got lying around. Just going back and forth in windshield wiper motions. I am going to take it a little bit higher than my crease. I'm now going to go with a slightly denser brush compared to the first fluffy one. It's only slightly denser. And I'm going to pick up shade number 2. Lightly dust off the excess. Now that I've got my crease shade on there, which is my transition shade, I'm going to go in with the vibrant orange. Using a more concentrated brush just on the outer corners to pack on the colour of number 4, which looks like a browny, almost plummy colour. I'm just going to take the initial fluffy brush that we used, and I'm not going to put any product on it. I'm just going to go through the crease to blend out any harsh lines that might have formed. If you want to pack on the colour, you're more than welcome to go and do so. Pick up the shade number 3 again. You can even go for a more dense brush this time. And taking the first brush again, I'm just going to go through once more to ensure that there's no harsh lines. I don't like to pull the skin just because the skin around your eye is really delicate, so I'd recommend, if you're able to line your waterline without tugging at your skin, do it. If not, tug very gently. It's time to do the lower lid. So I'm going to take the brush that I used to pack on shade number 4 along my top lash line, and I'm going to pick up number 3 and lightly dust it underneath your lash line. You just want to follow the shape of your eye, and you want to connect it to the top V that you created initially. I am also winging it slightly up just to give it that effect. We're going to take the Big Extreme mascara, and yeah, just go ahead and apply your mascara as you normally would. I'm focusing a lot of the product at the corners of my eyelashes just to give it a more winged out effect. I just want each individual lash at the bottom of my eye to be coated in mascara, and the best way to do that is to hold the wand vertically and to stroke down. Start off by lining your lip with the Avon True Colour Glimmer Stick Lip Liner. This is in Coral. Once you've lined the lip, go ahead and fill the lip in. I'm going to top it off with the lipstick. I'm going to apply it to the back of my hand. Pick it up with my middle finger and just tap it on the high points of my cheekbones. It blends in really, really nicely with my face products, so it's not going to move anything around. And there you have it, we're all fired up. This has to be my favourite look in the winter lookbook, simply because I like the idea of mixing my golds, silvers and coppers to create something quite striking and very ethereal. Now all the products again are available to purchase in a pack from Avon, and they range from £22 to £25. So again, I'm going to go in with a really fluffy brush, and I'm going to pick up a neutral shade in the palette. Great, now that you've got your base product all packed onto your eyelid and the crease, I'm going to go in with a transition shade which I want to be more peachy bronze. And again, I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush, and I'm just going to buff it all out. And I'm going to pick up that gold shade on a teeny tiny detail brush. Together. Using the applicator, which is the little spongy, almost like an earbud type applicator, I'm gonna go in with the silver shade. And the reason why I'm using the applicator is because the sponge is perfect for packing on dense amount of product, and I just want to do this in the inner corner. I'm going to take the same brush that I applied the gold shadow with, and I'm going to take the gold shadow again and run it underneath my lash line, my lower lash line. So now I'm just adding the dark shade to the outer corner, the slightest amount, just to add more dimension, extend the V of the outer corner, give the look a little something more. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the copper eyeliner, again in the waterline, and I'm going to tightline. Go ahead and curl my eyelashes, and then we're going to apply lashings of mascara. In the pack you get the Avon True Ultra Volume Lash Magnify Mascara. When coating the bottom lashes, just hold the wand vertically and drag down. I'm going to take the same eyeliner that we used, which is that copper eyeliner, and I'm going to double it up as a lip liner. I'm also going to fill in my entire lip with this color. I think that's possibly the creamiest eyeliner I've ever used. I'm going to take some tissue, just blow up my lips, any excess product. That's amazing, that is so long wearing. It's not going to come off. That's not going to come off all night. And now for the fun part. So Avon have created a holographic lipstick which creates this really cool, I don't even know how to like describe it, but watch. Look at that. That's insane. So I'm going to use that to create more of an ombre effect. I'm going to go back in with the lip liner. And just focus it on the outer corners of the lip. Okay, now it's time for the face illuminator. This is a liquid illuminator. I don't want my cheekbones to overtake the metallic going on in my eyes and the iridescence going on in my lips, so I really just want to create a glow and not an intense highlight. So I really want to take the smallest amount, and I'm just going to pat that into my skin. The nice thing is that all these products should literally melt into your skin, so you're not pulling or dragging any foundation, any concealer. It melts and becomes one. And there you have it, my take on the molten metal look. I hope that you guys had fun watching this. I hope that you do intend on recreating this. I think this is possibly my favorite look out of all four within this winter lookbook. Definitely for the girl out there who likes her poppy pinks and her bright pastels. You can get the entire Divine Dream kit from Avon for £22. And I'm going to go in with the first sort of pale lilac-y pinky shade. That's going all over my lid. I'm not taking it all the way up this time, I'm just going to concentrate it on the lid and possibly in the crease. I go in with the pink shade in the crease. The shadows all work so well with each other and they blend so effortlessly. It's really, really easy to work with. Then on that fluffy brush, I'm picking up the first shade and I'm just running that through the crease. Because I don't want to lose that frosty crease colour and I don't want a harsh line. I'm just gonna work this along the lash line. It gives a really nice sheen and into the crease quite precisely. I'm gonna go back in with my fluffy brush, or the more dense version of my fluffy brush. Take the second shade that we used. Again, taking the really dense brush, I'm gonna pick up the purpley shade and run that underneath the lower lash line. Again, in the waterline, I'm not going to apply this to the tight line just because it's an iridescent pale shade, so it's not really going to make your lashes look fuller. It's just going to open the eye. And now for lashings of mascara, I'm using the Big and Daring mascara. The wand on this is curved, so it really gets in there and creates the fanned out effect. And now for the fun part. The highlighter in this palette has an array of colours, and I want to achieve all of that on my cheekbone. So I'm taking a fan brush and I'm swiping across each shade. I'm just going to apply it like so. Do the same thing that I did initially, and that is use the eyeliner as a lip liner. But I'm not going to fill in the lip, it just highlights the cupid's bow quite nicely. Lip gloss. There you have it, this is the final Divine Dream makeup look. You can purchase everything that I've used in the pack from Avon, which will retail for £22. It's bright, it's bold. She is ready to make her presence known during the party season. The entire look can be purchased from Avon for £22. I've already started with my foundation, concealer and eyebrows complete. We're going to jump right into the eyes. Again, I'm going to take my super fluffy brush. Like I said, you can use any brush that you have lying around. It doesn't need to be a specific brand, as long as it's fluffy enough to get the product where it needs to go. We're going to go in with the bright lilac-y purple shade in the palette. Now that the colour is blended through the crease and extended slightly above, you want to pick up a more dense brush and pack the colour on in the concentrated outer corner of the eye. Now that we've got a nice wash of lilac going through the eye, we're going to pick up the second shade in the palette with a definer brush and focus it on the outermost corner of the eye. Pick up the first fluffy brush without product on it, and you're just going to go and blend through. Right, now that we've got a nice blended through gradient going on, we're going to pick up the silver and the lilac shade, mix them together, and that's going to go on the first third of the eye, so the inner third. So now that that's packed on, you're going to pick up the more dense brush, so the more dense version of the first brush, and you're going to go in again with the lilac shade just to blend everything through. To amp up the drama, we're going to go ahead and add the second shade again to the outer corner of the eye, which is that black shade with the purple reflex in it. And again, we're going to take the fluffy brush and we're going to blend through the eye. There's no product on the brush, we're just working our way back and forth in windshield wiper motions. Now that the top lid is done, we're going to go ahead and focus on the lower lash line. I'm going to take the same dense sort of definer brush and I'm going to work that lilac through the lower lash line. I'm going to take the same definer brush and I'm going to go in with that second shade, which is the black with purple reflex. No bold eye look is complete without waterline liner that's striking. We're going to be using the Avon True Colour Glimmer Stick in Majestic Plum. To finish the eye look, we're going to add the Big and False Lash Mascara by Avon. Again, I'm focusing the mascara on the outer corner of the lashes just because I like that winged out effect on my eye. Eyes are now fully complete. We're going to focus on the lips. I'm taking the same eyeliner that I used and I'm going to be using it as a lip liner. So I'm taking Avon's lipstick in Temptress. So we're not quite done with the lips just yet. I'm waiting for the colour to set. In the meanwhile, I'm going to go in and highlight using the highlighter that came in the pack. Again, you can just go ahead and swatch this or swipe it across your cheekbone. I'm gonna deposit the product on my hand and pat it on. Again, I don't want the highlighter to take away from the whole look. The nice thing is that it doesn't swipe any of your product, like your concealer, your foundation. It just sits nicely on top and it sort of melts in. And there you have it, look number 4 is complete. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me create Go Galactic, and I hope that you attempt to create this look yourself for the party season.